Hello everyone. Today we are looking at how to adjust your spline speed on your characters. So right now we're in the AI scene. We're working on the fly here. And the fly has a bunch of different options that it can use. One of those things being a spline. I'll show you inside of the blueprint. So let's look at this blueprint here. And inside the blueprint, we have a bunch of different options. We have a spline that we could fly along. And then we have these points that the fly can go to. There's a landing point and a branch landing point, okay? So the spline is here, and the spline, the question I was asked is, how do you change the speed on a spline? How fast the character moves along the spline. So I'm going to show how to do that. It's a little bit tricky. You're not going to open up the NPC blueprint. You're going to open up the blueprint that's associated with the character inside of the NPC blueprint. So if we open up the NPC one, we know that the housefly is right here, and it has a blueprint attached to it. Okay, so we need to find that blueprint, which for the hare version is going to be the hare blueprint one. And inside of here, inside of flying in the air, there is a spline node. It's called Fly Timeline. Okay, so we have a timeline in here that's connected to the spline, and that dictates how much time it takes for them to fly that path. Okay, right now I have the length set at 11. Okay, so let's go back again. So we're on the node, the fly timeline node. Double click that and you get this view. I have it set to 11. Let's say that I want to make it slower. So I would have to, let's make this 15 now. So now it's slower, but if you look, it doesn't, this path is only going to 11 and stopping, and then this length is just telling you how long. So now we have to adjust this to go to the end. So if we select this little point, we get this time, and we can change it to whatever it is we want, and now it reaches the end, which is 1. Okay, so it goes from 0 to 1 at this point at 15 seconds. Let's say you want to make it faster. I would make this, let's say, 6 seconds long. So now it only goes to 6 seconds, and now I have to change this to 6. There we go. And now it'll go a hell of a lot faster. So that's how you adjust the speed along the spline, how fast it moves along the spline. So let me change it back to, not 101, change it back to 11, and then change this back to 11. So this path needs to go from 0 to 1, and it has to hit the end of the length, which is 11 seconds. So that is how you adjust the speed along a spline. All right, have a good one, everyone.